You had a big weekender winner, right?
Oh, yeah. It was asking us stone food. What's your go-to stoned food?
Ah.
Hell yeah. There were a lot of great answers, but the winner is Mr. Doc Intoxicated. He wins Clerks, signed by not only Silent Bob, but Mr. Jason Mewes. His answer, he used to work in a kitchen, so he was a chef, so they would all get high and messed up. They would do a pulled prime rib sandwich that became the secret of the kitchen. He'd take shaved prime rib, saute it with garlic, ginger, stock, then grill fresh baked brioche and garlic butter and slather it in caperberry remoulade.
This is bullshit. This is not in the spirit of this fucking contest.
No, this guy's fucking putting it.
Oh, is this a great recipe? Yes. But stone food means any of us can run out and get it. Stone food is when someone acts like, oh, it's Doritos and ice cream. Or fucking not sitting there making a recipe from scratch. This is not... Oh, I fucking had it with this contest.
We'd have Gouda flown in from France.
Yes.
And then we'd spark up...
I'm sure there's fantastic foods that chefs can make for themselves, but you guys have missed this. All right, who picked the winner this week?
I did.
You are off of it, Chris. Give it to me right now.
Okay, here it is.
And I'm not giving this to Doc Intoxicated. He wins nothing.
This is unprecedented.
Yeah, I know.
I feel
this
like a dick.
This is like those WWE things after the pay-per-view. He wins nothing. He gets nothing at all.
Duh.
It sounded like he had a great recipe, but this was outside of the rules of what stoner food is. It's food that you either make yourself at home, or you run out to eat, or you do food We spent the entire day talking about weird food combinations. And yours, Lisa wrote to me and said that she tried your ice cream and a donut and found it to be just fantastic.
I'm on the cutting edge.
Well, then we ought to start marketing Shelby's ice cream on a donut. We were going to shoot and do this, and I guess we're not prepared to do it today. Time for some Shelbos, everybody.
Hell yeah.
Now, the Shelbo was an invention that Shelby came up with. And you only did this when you were smoking the marijuana sticks?
I came up with the idea while smoking Mary Jane, but I didn't actually put it together until I was in the right state of mind.
Now, when you were blowing tea, how many of the J's did you ingest?
It was just about 2 puffs. Doesn't take much here.
All right, so just a little bit of the wacky tobacco.
Correct.
Okay. So it's ice cream inside a donut, and the cream is gone. Or is the cream still in there?
The cream is still in there. I went to a Krispy Kreme before and said, can I get one without the cream?
Were you high then?
No. Unfortunately not. They said, no, that's against policy. We don't do that.
Oh.
It's cream or nothing.
They actually have a policy.
Well, they wouldn't give them to me, so I'm guessing it's in some sort of manual. And they do not look like delicious, but they are.
They look hideous. This looks hard and cold and stupid.
Not meant for travel.
We should have smoked some herb before this happened.
Or eating some fucking weed pills or weed food before we ate the regular food.
We should have had some trees.
Smoke that fucking herb, that dank nug.
Yeah, some grass. James in North Carolina, you're on the Run and Fez show.
Hey, guys. I've got a moral conundrum. I need your help desperately.
Oh, no. It's a moral conundrum.
If it's whether to eat a Shelbo, then the answer is yes.
Hey.
Go ahead, James. What is it?
So, a good buddy of mine, my tattoo artist, periodically comes by. You know, we smoke a little ganj. Yeah, nothing big. Guy's
Don't make you a bad person.
It's like one hit and he's done.
Yeah.
So today I get a fucking text from his girlfriend, baby's mama, wife, I don't know what the hell she is, saying he's an addict. You need to stop smoking or selling to him or anything ever with him. It's your fault. All this is happening. I'm going to kick him out of the house if I catch him one more time. She's laying all this shit on me. And I'm like, dude, he smokes fucking one hit and he's done. He's not an addict. You know, he passes it up. If an addict wouldn't fucking pass it up, they'd keep hitting it. What do I do?
Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, here's where your real moral conundrum is, right? There's a family ready to break up, right?
Yep.
Do you want even the slightest thing to do with that?
Fuck no.
Yeah, so you ought to stay out of it. You ought to say to this dude, until you can run your own fucking home, I'm not partying with you.
I've texted her saying I won't, I'll avoid the subject with him. I won't do anything.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, she texts me back saying, oh, he's hooking up with 20-some-year-olds and all this shit. I'm like, dude, I don't need to know all this shit.
Well, then God bless him if he's doing that. I mean, I know. You need to just stay out of that whole situation. Because something happens, she's going to bring your fucking name up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, all of a sudden she's talking to Barney Fife about your shit, you know?
Oh,
fuck it. He's a loser that's not running his own house. Steer clear. All right, you got these Shelbos. Chris Stanley, I see that you have a fork, and I've never even seen you eat mashed potatoes with a fork.
Yeah, I don't know
so
why.
This is very exciting.
I feel odd even using it.
Are you going to use a fork or pick it up like a donut?
I'm going to pick it up like a donut.
Okay.
And I'm going to fucking
go into the first bite and give us the...
All right. Okay. It's very cold. Very hard. I don't know about
So should you let it melt a little bit?
Yeah. It's freezer burned.
All right, so if this were...
Motherfucker.
Look, if this was one of those vote-off cooking shows, and the first joke was kind of choking and complaining about both texture and coldness, I think we'd have a real problem.
Yeah. Because these things got to fucking be out for a little bit.
Casey in Indianapolis, you're on the Run of Fez show.
Hey, Ronnie B, what's up, man?
Yeah.
I just have to say, I love Classic Shell, but he's freaking creepy. He sounds like Salad Fingers from those internet videos.
I don't know who Salad Fingers is, but I have no problem starting to call Shelbo Salad Fingers.
Yeah, Salad Fingers is fucking making some weird frozen donuts over here.
My donut looks less frozen and more stale.
Well, you might be better off then.
I'm not too crazy about it so far, and I haven't even touched it. But just the idea of it. Now, do you see where I was coming at with that guy? Like, if you have some dude, right?
Yeah.
He's a buddy of yours. But he's also a dad, and he's also someone's fucking husband. And if they're having problems, you really want to be involved or feel like, hey, if maybe he would have done a couple things different, he'd be able to see his kid more than at Christmas?
Personally, no, because that's just a fucking world of shit. But I think people like to give advice, and people want to be seen as being helpful, like being the guy that.
Yeah, tell that bitch she suck your fucking ass. But he's the guy who got married. He ain't got nothing to do with you. He's gonna stop coming over your place.
He's loving all that fucking herb.
I know he ain't bringing any. He's fucking showing up, empty fucking pipe, going, who wants to pack this?
Wants to get high, because now I got to go home and make some Shelbos for my family. My children needs a Shelbo immediately.
I'm a good father. I make Shelbos for my family. God damn it. I don't know what they're bitching about. They got Shelbos every Sunday. 19 fucking people have told me that you let me say party of 5 instead of party down. And fucked me up today, X. I'm used to the Shelby doing it.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm used to Fez doing it. Pips couldn't pick me out of a lineup, so that doesn't bother me. But you were always my main man.
I am your main man.
No. You know who you are?
Who's that?
You're Little East Side Dave.
I ain't Little East Side Dave. Listen, let's toast Shelbos.
Okay. But then who's going to talk while we're both eating? We have to eat separately. I noticed you're not even eating Shelbo. Shelbo?
Well, I had a few bites.
Let me think about here. That was disgusting.
It's got a weird frozen crunch sound to it when people bite into them.
Freezer
Why
burn.
don't you fucking taste it instead of fucking watching like you're up in the cheap seats?
I'm going to take another bite. Just maybe that first bite was bad.
You know what? It would be better if you got it fresh and no ice cream. It just had a really nice donut. What kind of ice cream are you using? It's very tacky.
It's plain vanilla. You don't
From
want
where,
it-
though? What's the brand?
I believe it's Delish.
Oh, God.
I'm not putting Haagen-Dazs in it, Shelbo.
Come on, man.
You're going with store brands.
Come on.
You don't want to go with a rocky road. It's not going to funnel well into the...
Oh, this is terrible.
This is really bad. I am going to
You're
finish
an
it,
idiot, and I've lost any respect for Lisa, who wrote in yesterday. Who said it was amazing.
though. Lisa's an alcoholic. And she wasn't
All
even-
of our listeners are alcoholics. All right, I just looked up Delish. It's a fucking Walgreens brand.
Jesus
I'm eating a
Christ.
Walgreens donut right now.
We're eating old fucking...
Faz is going like a house of fire on it. You're eating a thing like it was Cracker Jacks.
I've chewed my way through a very hard frozen donut to get to the ice cream. And that is bad ice cream. It's like it got defrosted and then refrozen.
Yes.
It did. That's exactly what happened.
Oh, it's like biting into an old snow cone, chocolate flavored.
More Shelbos for me then.
Yeah. You'll have all the Shelbos you ever want. Al in Maryland.
Hey, Ron, you joined the food there? And you're concerned that when you and Pepper ate at the same time, no one else could talk. It is called the Ron and Fez show, right?
Fez is thinking of a comeback line for Sam right now. Have you come up with it, Fez?
No, I haven't.
Nothing?
No. Maybe I'll just try to ruin his marriage. Just something diabolical.
Christ.
Maybe you went too far with your idea.
Fucked up. I mean, I told him before the show to pull a gun on him, but not to use it on him, you know?
Right. Scare him a little bit.
Exactly. You're not going to
Put it
fucking...
under his chin.
Doesn't even need to be loaded.
Yeah.
No, load it just in case. Because you never know if he's going to have one.
That's true. She can get fucking real crazy real quick.
Oh, yeah. Had a fucking unloaded gun, you might as well show up with a doorstop. That's all it's good for.
Or fucking duct tape like a switchblade to the fucking unloaded gun.
Why do you and him have the beef, Fez?
Oh, because he sees me as a target and he likes to warm up to Opie by attacking other people.
I don't know, that's got to do with Opie. Opie wasn't there today, it was me and Sam.
No, but that's when it all started.
Your story is not making sense.
I feel like I'm fucking drunk off Shelbos.
Shelbos are fucking terrible.
Yeah. I think I got the spins or something.
This is the worst thing I've ever done.
Yeah,
Did you finish yours, Fez?
No, I didn't.
If you don't finish your Shelbos, you can't get a fucking... I don't know what we would even put beyond this in terms of weirdness.
It's shit, is what it is. I'm sorry, Shelby, but it's garbage.
And I just sold this idea to Ben and Jerry's too. We're going.
With the Walgreens ice cream? Let me tell you something. 2 degrees colder, this could just be a hockey puck. Here's Nick, South Carolina.
Hey, man, what if Shelby uses like a Wendy's Frosty for the filling? That shit's like the perfect texture. I think that would work amazing.
Just fear the Frosty would be melted then by the time I get home.
Well, you got to prepare right there on the spot. I mean, if you're
In
trying
the
to franchise it, man,
This
you
is
got
Wendy's to table dining.
All right, I just pulled a hair out of mine.
Oh, that's impossible.
Come on.
He always acts like he found it. And not, this is the only thing that makes me think that Fez is gay. Is there hair in this? Like, he always finds something horrible about what other food. Has this turned?
Just eat it. It's fine.
Smell this. I think it's turned. Has it turned?
Yeah, eat it anyway.
Is that 2 hairs? Is that an ass hair? He's always thinks there's something gross about food. And if you go to any place to eat, he's deciding that something fucking happened.
Oh, come on. You got to just go with the flow here. It's a nice meal out. Or a meal in right now.
I mean, his goal is to suck dick. Why would a hair on a donut fucking turn you off?
Oh, fuck.
I mean, really, to most people, the worst thing they could find in their food is a dick. And that's what Fez is looking to put in his mouth.
Just constantly, too, I would think. Just constantly. Just.
You wish you could get out of that part of gayness, Fez?
Get out of sucking dick?
Yes, Blunty.
Pull that.
Yes, Blunty.
Pull that.
No, I don't want to get out of that. Hair is supposed to be there.
Oh, yeah. Y'all know it's time for some of that gay talk.
You know, there's going to come a time in my career where someone's going to come in and tell me I've been teasing a special needs kid forever. But there's so much of this show that sounds like 2 10th graders teasing a 6th grader about sex. I got some folks from Ben & Jerry's who want to talk to Shelbo. Go ahead. You're on the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah, this is Ben. We wanted to tell Shelby we're going to pass on his idea. We're looking at this fried Oreo and Dippin' Dots.
Yes! That's me, Ben.
They're doing it without you.
We're just in the workshopping stages. We can work this out.
This is the worst premise ever. And why?
It's really just an awful donut.
Put the rest of mine over there and make Fez seem like he hasn't eaten it.
Yeah, fuck with him. And see, the problem with my dipping dots and fried Oreo is the fried Oreos have to be fresh. I can't bring a fucking deep fryer up in this motherfucker. It's going to create too much fucking smoke.
Who was running like that?
Engineering was bringing in some heavy equipment.
Oh, okay, I understand. That's not bad, then. I thought it was interns running.
Oh, no. We should just set up tripwire around the studio, fucking like we're the Viet Cong.
All right, everyone finish their fucking Shelbos. And let's get going. Finish your Shelbos so we can get into the next bit.
Mine grew back.
Finish your Shelbos. Come on.
No, you just didn't eat it, Fez.
It grew back bigger than it started.
Oh, stop being a baby.
Just eat. I finished mine. Look. I sadly finished this fucking Shelbo.
We all did. Why didn't you take Xanax today? You know that's your thing.
Shelby, why don't you put a bunch of Xanax in Fez's Shelbo?
Hey, Art, you're on the Ron Fez show.
Hey, Shelby, I wanted to know where you were on the development of your ketchup milkshake.
So disgusting. That's one of the most disgusting things I've ever heard of.
I saw a guy in Times Square the other day just hitting a bottle of squeezed ketchup like it was a water bottle.
What the fuck?
He was probably jogging and just wanted to fucking squeeze some ketchup in.
Gotta get his corn syrup up. He's severely dehydrated.
Tonight, you go out and see Eddie Trunk and get your book signed by him. The name of the book is Trunk Full of Secrets. No, it's called Eddie Trunk's Rockin' Heavy Metal New Year's Eve Party.
It's Eddie Trunk's Essential Hard Rock and Heavy Metal Volume 2.
It's a weird name. That was a heavy metal hard rockin' New Year's Eve party.
I prefer Trunk of Secrets. It's fucking...
Just him sitting in front of a trunk, just fucking looking down on it, but he's dressed like he's a magician. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to be late, though, because I'm having dinner with somebody tonight.
Oh, who's that?
I'll just give you her initials.
Yeah.
Lizzie Kaplan.
Okay, that's her full name, not her initials, but
Yeah.
really. Can I come? Can I just come hang out?
Yeah, because I want a cock block there. So if it's possible, yeah. Why don't you show up there, tell us disgusting stories from your college years.
Oh, I have plenty.
Some horrific things that your parents did to you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, those stories.
And then burp and fart. That'll really get it going.
Oh, I won't fart there. I'm
You
sure
got a new show about sex, huh?
I remember once in college, I took a shit on my roommate's face when he was sleeping, and when he woke up, everyone nicknamed him Shitface.
Best day of my life.
Are you going to finish your fries? They haven't got here yet, Chris, so I don't know if I'm going to finish them. Matter of fact, I haven't even ordered them yet.
You should order some, though.
Yeah.
They're really good.
Double down on them. Believe me, I've had the fries here. Are you one of those people that you hate people reaching over and sharing like fries?
No, it's fine.
I despise people who do worry about such
A lot of people really freak out over it.
Yeah.
They
Then I'm like, get the fuck out.
they're like, no, this is my food. You get away from it.
What are you measuring your fucking food out? You cock.
We're not in the fucking gulag. We're fucking living in a.
We're fucking human beings, okay? This is fucking planet Earth.
This is good for you. Trust me.
Man, really pissed off some rednecks today, huh?
Oh yeah, they fucking lost their fucking minds.
Whatever.
I mean, they're fucking just. I'm sure they're still seething, just losing it.
I'm seething at you for not correcting me on the fucking Party of Five shit. I'm used to Shelby. I'm used to Fez. They don't fucking care about me. Matter of fact, I heard these two guys talking today, saying when he's dead, talking about me, let's have a party over his corpse.
Jesus fucking Christ! What the fuck is your problem, Shelby?
And I don't know if corpse was the right word. It was grave.
Oh, okay. So at least I get to be put down.
Nice.
Yeah. Bring a picnic blanket to the fucking funeral.
What else you gonna do? Fucking dump a pile of fucking Shelbos on top? Huh?
Yeah, where's the rest of my Shelbo?
Do you eat it?
Mm-mm. Slightly, have you been eating my Shelbo?
If it landed on my plate, I ate it.
I thought you had sugar diabetes.
I do. I took a couple extra pills today.
That's what they say beats it. Just double down on pills and eat all the sugary food you want.
Donuts filled with ice cream. What? What's wrong with that?
One day I'm going to do an interview with Fez's foot.
Yeah, watch what I eat. I ate a donut filled with ice cream.
Don't worry, I'm overdosing on my pills.
I mean, it seems like that would be the fucking best thing to do.
It does. We've defeated diabetes through extra pills.
Yeah. Even just all out.
No matter what you're taking, if you double dose, it's better.
I'm just going to start fucking eating sugar out of the bag with a fucking spoon. I don't care. I'll just fucking eat more fucking diabetes pills once I get it. Because I've, kind of always wanted to do that.
Eat that out of a bag. Do I get a bag of diabetes pills and some sugar and 2 Shelbos?
For dipping. I want to dip them in the sugar.
That fucking Shelbo couldn't taste any fucking worse if I ate it off a dog's dick. It was fucking disgusting, really.
It was really bad. I fucking never complained about shit.
You waited for it all week. Though.
I know. I was really fucking excited. I was like, all right, it doesn't look too good, but still could be, filled with ice cream. It should be tasty.
Yeah. How could that be a problem? Oh, let's go out and get low rent ice cream.
Oh, the fucking cheapest
It goes out
ice
to
cream.
fucking quarter a quart.
Back to the drawing board.
You're not fucking drawing anything. You're just 50 people have called today and said that you ripped it off from the movie Fatso, and I'm refusing to take any of their calls.
I've never even heard of that movie.
Heard of the movie? You live by it. You watch it constantly. Mommy, can we put Fatso on again?
I want to learn how to cook.
Perfect world.
Vito just came in with some big news.
Oh, yes.
Vito, grab a Shelbo for yourself.
Have a Shelbo.
And learn to hate yourself later.
I already hate myself, so.
Oh, stop that.
Stop it. You should love yourself.
I'm used to white stuff all over my head. It's fine.
I think
Shelbo was leaking.
Oh, that person's here.
Oh. Should I bring it up?
I haven't met them.
All right, here's what it says. Hello. I'm going to be in NYC September 23rd, 24th, and 25th. And I would really love to watch the show get taped or broadcast or whatever. I just graduated from Notre Dame. I'm in town to see the Met Opera, and I'm on my way to England to study at Cambridge for a master's degree. I'm sort of a vague fan, but my dad is all about your show. If there's any way I could see it, I'd be interested to know. Thanks so much. Murphy Kate. I have to say, this is the least impressive fan mail that I've ever got in my life. Put Murphy Kate over so we can take a wave to her in the window. Nice to see you. This really brightened up my day. Made me feel very good about my career. I'm kind of a vague fan.
Like, whatever you guys do, I don't know, broadcast, I count.
I've heard your show in the background a couple times, and I'm going to be in New York anyway.
What time do you guys film?
Or broadcast or whatever you do.
You know.
But I love the fact that she's moved Notre Dame into Cambridge into this thing to let us know that her life is impressive.
Yeah, I know, right? Dropping that fucking shit on us.
I feel all good about it.
Right now, Jerry Barker's nose is poked in the air because he heard the words Notre Dame.
Of course. He's sitting there drawing in a little thin beard for himself as he dances in the mirror and pretends he's a leprechaun.
I've never met anyone who loves Notre Dame as much as Jerry Barker.
Then you never met a kid named Rudy who believed in Notre Dame.
I have. I never met that guy.
Oh, me neither. Or Murphy Kate. By the way, could you sound more like a Mick? Yeah, I'm going to study in Cambridge and blow up some Prouty school buses as soon as I get some spare time. Well, this is very nice. I'm going to have this framed for whenever I feel good about myself. I'll just take a read of it. All right, Lisa is trying to cover her goddamn tracks by saying that she improved upon the Shelbo.
Sure she did.
And I guess she's turned it into a Lisa Bins.
Yeah.
No.
She's lying.
Yeah.
Here's called Lesbos. Or Lesbos.
All right, I have people that hate your gay drop and love it. One said, no offense, but Shelby's gay talk drop is the best thing to happen to the Ron and Fez show in years.
Really? And
other people are saying they would punch out. I'm somewhere in the middle.
For one drop?
They hear a drop and they're done with the show.
Turn off.
Maybe they're just vague listeners. Like Murphy Kate.
I know. Was she in a blackout when she's listening? Like, what the fuck's happening?
She's in there now hearing this and rolling her sleeves up. No man says such a thing about Murphy Kate. How dare you? Let's do it. On the barrelhead. So, you think you'd have a little fun with Murphy Kate, do you? Well, let's see how you are with a headbutt. Micks are always ready to just fucking throw their head at you. Most people, every other type of fighting from around the world is about protecting the face and the head. And the Irish think, oh, what a great weapon I have here on my shoulders.
No one's
oh, it's like a boulder! It's like a boulder!
No one's going to see it coming.
What's your next move? Take your balls and try to fucking hit the guy until he's dead? It's like I got a couple of marbles here. Oh, she's off to Cambridge now, is she? Off to Cambridge herself! Why didn't you go to any further studies, Chris? Why did you just go to Hunter College?
You know, like I had so much trouble with school, and like not in the mental sense, but in the disciplinary sense that I just figured like I'm just a reckless fucking maniac. I'm gonna take some time off, and that was years and years ago.
Everything about you makes me feel like you should be in jail.
I really don't want to go there. That's the last thing I want to do. If I look at a fucking long bid, I'm fucking getting the fuck out of the country, and they ain't gonna get me alive.
Where are you gonna go?
Canada or Mexico.
You don't even have big plans. What's the two closest countries to here? That's where I'm going.
Yeah.
Why don't you just run away to Connecticut like you used to? Here's Joe in Utah.
Hey, Ron, I want to ask Fez a question.
Sure.
What's more important to you, finding a gay lover or doing stuff on the radio, producing or talking on the radio?
I would say that he puts just as much into both of those things. What is more important to you, Fez?
The radio. Definitely.
Okay. So that was the end of the paragraph? Chuck, in Chicago, you're on the Ron Fez show. Let's try again. Chuck in Chicago, yeah.
That last caller brought up a really interesting point, and I'm curious.
you know, if the show was to be no more, what would Fezzy do for a living?
Fez would retire.
I mean, obviously, Ronnie would replace Charlie Rose on TV.
Well, Fez would retire a wealthy man. Spend the rest of his life drinking Mai Tais and hot toddies down in Tampa, Florida. Son, this Mai Tai needs a little extra on it. Wiggle that ass over and get it for Fezzy girl.
He's living on a plantation?
Yes, all Florida's like a plantation. I'm still hoping to one day lose my virginity into a man's ass by dumping cum into it.
Oh, God.
If you catch my drift. Hot cum.
There's no drift.
I like a cold drink and a hot cum. This is Tampa, Florida. God, I think a gator got my balls.
I guess that could be a good thing.
What's your, you got any more? Your last one is the best one, right?
Yeah, that's the piece de resistance.
Oh!
That's what that is.
I think you actually even said it properly. I'm very proud of you. You did graduate.
Thank you. I only got kicked out once.
Okay, now, every time I turn around, because we let Murphy Kate in here, I'm just packed with people wanting to come into the studio now. And I have to say, no, you have to be a vague fan, and that's all.
Yeah.
Just a vague, not really a fan. Just,
I've heard of it. Maybe.
This gives me something cheap to do in between New York and England.
Come on. Fucking Oxford's going to eat you up alive, Murphy Cape.
Cambridge,
Oxford.
No, she'll do well there.
It's the same thing.
She's going to do like when Rob Lowe went over there and took his own fucking car.
Oh, fuck.
In Oxford Blues. Boy, get your ass over here right now and bring Miss Fezzy something to drink. You smell like gator pus. Put an ice cube under my giant ball sack, would you? Thank you. And let me know when the Buccaneers game's on the television screen. I love being in Tampa. Why don't you roll me up a cigar and then stick it straight up your own asshole while I watch? And gently rub the head of my cock while it's happening. Darren, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ron, I have really just a question for Chris Stanley. It's apparent this whole thing is just a work of Fez retiring. What are you going to do when Ron decides to give up, brother?
I will say this, and I'm going to say it for him. Chris Stanley is going to do a very big show himself.
Who knows? Future's unwritten. Future's unwritten is what they say.
Oh, it's fucking written. He's got you as a loser in the last chapter.
It's fucking road to loser town.
You can join Eddie Trunk tonight at the Hard Rock Cafe in
That's
Times
right.
Square.
Eddie Trunk's going to be at the Hard Rock Cafe signing his new novella that he wrote about me living down here, down south.
It's Eddie Trunk's Essential Hard Rock and Heavy Metal Volume 2 on sale in stores and online today.
I don't know if you've ever gotten a good look at Eddie Trunk, but I would sure love to rub my balls all over his asshole. If you understand what I'm saying with this. I hope I'm not too vague and ladylike. Mike in Queens.
Hey there, Mr. Ronnie B. Just a thought for Mr. Fez's retreat when he retires. Blueberry Land.
Fez has something called Bandyland that he's going to be... Nothing but men in here. Excuse me, boy. Would you get over here? I picked up the scent of vagina. I want you to scrub this whole place down. I don't want anything but the sweet smell of cock and balls. Fez, if you would just actually live that way, you'd probably have a funner time.
You'd fucking love it, dude.
Either that or just go like this, sit in the corner and go, I'm worried. I'm worried. I'd rather just go in the other fucking direction.
You should be a Southern gentleman.
Just fucking dipping strawberries in a jizz fountain. This is fantastic. Okay. When we were kicking this around yesterday, I was laughing so hard at the dog beard stuff, and you said you would take the challenge of finding that. And I'm like, at a meeting with ideas. Fascinating. You know who's good in the meeting?
Who?
Vito.
V for Vendetta.
Vendetta, come on in here, brother.
Come on, dog.
Bring your thick neck into this room. I'm a big Vito fan.
I want to know if you enjoyed that Shelbo.
What's up, everybody?
Stop it with that. You gotta laugh the first day. You gotta break it up. Why don't you play the dinosaur song for me? Because I miss Molly so much.
Okay.
The lone dinosaur. Dinosaur. His tail was swift as lightning. Dinosaur. His heart was brave and pure. Dinosaur. Whenever there was danger, he'd be there to fight the carnivore. The lone dinosaur.
It's sad when little kids don't know the exact words they're using. I'm sure she didn't know what a carnivore was.
Stupid.
You know something I've noticed about little kids, like toddler age? If they come into a place, the first thing they fixate on is a ceiling fan. Now that I told you about it, watch for it.
I am.
They're fucking constantly pointing at ceiling fans.
I got a ceiling fan in my apartment. I'm going to fucking bring some little kids in there. And check it out.
Don't.
I'll just snatch them off the street.
I can get them for you.
Vid, stop it. You don't need to please him. You need to please me. This is, you know what I mean? Let me just say something about you, Vids. You come in every day thinking creativity first. You do the grunt work because you have to. But this guy's fucking Darren Stevens.
Yeah, he's fucking good.
He wants to be he's great in a pitch meeting. How many ideas did you have yesterday?
I had 4.
Wow.
It's fucking
4. He's just whipping out one after another.
Like, what do I got? The fucking
do yourself a favor. Never walk into a meeting and have 0. That'll look like you don't care. I'd rather see you pitch 4 bad ones than go, I don't want to waste your time. I don't have anything. I figured the other guys would do it.
That's not good. That's not a way to do things.
I figured everybody else would do it. And that would be the cool thing. Oh, wait. I have an idea. Yours. Let me hear the dinosaur song.
Okay. Here's a lone dinosaur.
Dinosaur. Dinosaur. His tail was swift as lightning. Dinosaur. His heart was brave and pure. Dinosaur. Whenever there was danger, he'd be there to fight the carnivore. The lone dinosaur.
That's when I knew Shelby was gay. Well, first of all, A, he didn't want to date Molly, and then B, he didn't want to date Stephanie.
Yeah.
And there is no straight guy that would not go in one, way or the other
direction, yeah.
Do you want the sweet girl who's going to make somebody a lovely wife, a mother to their children, or the exotic bad girl who's going to be there when you get your head shut off by coke dealers?
He's taking your wallet out of your fucking bloodied pants.
His pants are bleeding because he just got his period.